Two big names in tech are being sued over their role in a US school shooting. Activision, maker of ego shooter game Call of Duty, and Meta, parent company of Instagram and Facebook. Families of victims are accusing the tech firms of collaborating with the firearms industry and claim they bear some of the responsibility for the shooting. Here's what you need to know. In May 22, 18-year-old Salvador Ramos, a former student of Robb Elementary School, fatally shot 19 students and 2 teachers. 17 others were injured but survived. Ramos was shot on sight by police officers. The tragic incident reignited heated discussions about American gun culture and violence. Now, families of the victims claim that gaming company Activision and Meta bear some responsibility. In a separate lawsuit, they are also suing firearm manufacturer Daniel Defense, which made the rifle used in the shooting. The indictment reads, over the last 15 years, 2 of America's largest technology companies have collaborated with the firearms industry. That's a serious accusation. Is Meta promoting guns? And do ego shooter games turn gamers into killers? Well, the scientific verdict on the last matter is rather clear. There is no causal link between playing video games and gun violence in real life. That's according to a majority of scientists, and also stated in a recent review that looked at more than 80 medical research articles on the topic. But the plaintiffs are not targeting this link between gaming and violence. They are targeting a special feature of Call of Duty. The weapons in the game are mimicking real-life weapons. In a nutshell, they say, the game teaches players how to handle firearms. The indictment states that even though killing is part of many games, the look and feel of the guns in Call of Duty is extremely realistic. That gets people, especially young ones, interested in buying real weapons. The fictional weapon in the game Call of Duty, called M4A1, is strongly based on existing AR-15 models. The shooter, Salvador Ramos, used such a weapon in Uvalde, and AR-15s have also been involved in 10 of the US's 17 deadliest mass shootings since 2012. In early titles of the Call of Duty franchise, Activision actually had licensing deals with gun manufacturers or used real gun names. After legal problems, they decided to work with lookalikes. For the plaintiffs, that is simply not good enough. They've made some serious allegations. To sum it up, the trial is not about the question whether ego shooter games incite violence, but about whether Call of Duty is promoting guns and teaching people how to handle them. Selling guns via Instagram? The accusations against Meta are similar. Meta's social media app Instagram offers firearm manufacturers something even Call of Duty cannot: an unsupervised channel to speak directly to minors in their homes, at school, even in the middle of the night. According to the lawsuit, the Uvalde shooter was targeted on Instagram by an ad of Daniel Defense, a weapons manufacturer that produces AR-15 rifles. Daniel Defense is also being sued by the plaintiffs. Because officially, gun sales are forbidden on Meta's platforms. In reality, the company discloses little information about how it enforces this. An investigation by the Washington Post even revealed that gun buyers and sellers on Facebook could violate the rule 10 times before they got kicked off. Apart from that, Meta's insufficient regulation of its app ecosystem has been heavily criticized for years. It's hard to predict how all of this will play out in court, but what is your opinion on this? Are these valid arguments? Let us know what you think.